moments at the same time. There's never a game where you're able to play.
Yeah.
Play what you like.
Yeah, like really disappointed in the result, but I don't want to, like overlook how we've been playing of late. But also, we just had too many moments throughout the game where they asserted themselves. Second quarter, they transitioned baskets, our shot selection. We talk about good to great. I'll watch that just to make sure, but it just felt like we had a couple moments where our shot selection could have been a little bit better for the moment in the game, but they capitalized. And then anytime you lose a rebounding battle and they get to the foul line as much as they did versus us, like, we're going to have to play really good to do that. So, look, we played a great team tonight.
Is it composure thing? Is that what you mean? Like, just good to great, just the other little things, no composure thing, or is it something else?
Oh, look, with our roster and who we're asking a lot of night in and night out, they've probably never experienced a game like that, and that's how we're going to roll the rest of the way through the regular season. The games are going to have that feel and atmosphere about them. And I just talked to them afterwards about, like, you can't wait for some brilliance in the third or fourth quarter to capture the game. Like, the rest of the way, the game has to be played from the minute the ball gets thrown up, and that's your discipline. That's our, like, attention to detail on little things. And, with the experience they had on the floor, the minute you slip up on that, you're going to capitalize. They're going to capitalize on that, and they did.
You said all season you wanted to put these minutes into the young guys to
Yep.
be ready for this time.
Yep.
Back to me. Does it change your thought process at all that might go back to the more experienced guys a little bit more and those young guys have been more than watching after seeing how they went against Melbourne, or are you still thinking that the way you've gone so far has been winning and just stick with that?
No, that's what I mean is, like, I'm not going to just get really, really disappointed in the result of one game, because although we're disappointed in the result, we had moments even at the end with how poorly we started the fourth quarter to potentially win it, So I'm certainly not going to overlook and over-assess how we're playing as a group. We get to come back Saturday night and get after it again, but I felt it was important for our young guys to really understand and feel that was playoff basketball tonight. So for us to go through the remainder of the regular season and for those guys to live in those moments, it's only going to be beneficial. No, we reeled him out like a couple of days ago.
You expect him to Saturday though?
I'm always expecting him to play. Day to day is his deal. Yep.
Was there anything you could have done better rebounding-wise? Because that was an obvious stat that really stood out. Do you think it's a lack of intensity, or were they just better, or what did you think? Rebounding is a tough one. In the we're emotional right now, and that's something that I need to watch. But Jack White had great intent, and he showed why he's an international player and experienced the NBA level. So, we'll review and we'll talk about that, because it's amazing if you win the free throw and the rebounding battle, how much that carries over to winning a game, and we lost both those by a large margin. I know he's only played 2 games. Bryce was solid tonight, but you haven't been able to free him up against Melbourne United in the 2 games that he's played.
Yep.
Do you have to really dig deep into that, because you're probably going to confront them at some stage in the remaining playoff games?
Yeah, those moments in these types of games. That's like Kristian had a great performance, like the likes of Ben Henschel and Pepper. Like, it's their moment, like with the attention Bryce gets, those other guys can live in those moments and experience that. So it's always a team, attacking it all. And we understand, and we've seen it before, that teams will come out and attack Bryce like that.
Kristian, what's the lessons tonight, the way that they were able to go and run to get big enough lead? Time you got back, you were just nail it a little bit further. So the inconsistency within that element. What's the lessons there for the young guys in this team?
Box up. Yeah, we just got to box up. They got 13 offensive rebounds. A lot of them came in the crucial time. Offensive rebound in the first and second quarter and third don't matter as much as the ones in the end. Even if it's just tip out and long rebounds, especially when it's a possession by possession game, and then they were able to score off of those. And so I feel like even without playing our best game, we lost this game rather than they beat us. At our long winning streak, we were doing everything, doing the little things, and it's a reminder that when you don't do those, you lose. So we just got to regain focus and be ready to play next game.
Basics, I don't know what level of sport you're playing at.
Y'all probably should have had somebody else come up here. I hate losing, so I'm in a bad mood right now.
The record of them here, you spoke about earlier on the year being good. I mentioned they've still got a good record here against you. Is there anything that you feel is contributing to that other than being good?
You bringing it up all the time? Someone brought it to my attention during the week, so then I thought about it. Tonight was maybe the 5th time in my time, but you guys talk about 10, 11 games, so there's a lot of minutiae involved in all of that. How many of the players have been involved in that?
It's remarkable. It's remarkable to run from them to the game.
Sure.
All the different teams. So,
Yep.
It's something we don't see from other teams. So
Right. Yeah. My approach would be not to bring it up as much, though.
Playing in front of this crowd, another 12,500 people here tonight.
Yeah.
I know obviously it was a disappointing loss for yourself, but it's obviously a massive thing going forward back in the season with Cairns here again. And,
Yeah.
What was looking forward to that 6 quarters?
Oh, look, the way the public comes out and supports this team is unbelievable. We've been playing a great style of basketball, disappointing about tonight. But we get the opportunity again Saturday. It'll be great to see those same people in here and maybe a few new ones as well. These guys have done a great job over the last couple of months as we head into the playoffs. So the support they give us, it's tremendous. And as you said, it's like a 6th man. And the minute Elijah Pepper made that 3 tonight, electric in the...
Jesse Wagstaff as well, I think.
Yep.
His season's been relatively underrated, and
Yep.
you really start to see that leadership that he's oozing on these young guys. You see how amongst the players with Cotton getting him open, Hinder as well. What's his leadership overall like, especially in a moment like this, where it's a disappointing loss, but obviously you're looking ahead to the playoffs as well?
I'll touch on your question in the fact that his leadership, you watch him and Kristian, especially out on the court, how they make sure those guys are organised and all of that type of stuff. When you become a veteran player, I think it's easy to just say, the experience. Jesse's playing really good basketball. I think that part gets overlooked the most. His experience helps, but he's playing really good basketball. And, we just don't have him out there for charity. He has purposeful minutes. He helps his team win, besides his leadership. And that's it's a testament to him showing up every day to practice and the way he worries about the small things that do count, and that's why he's a champion.
Todd Withers as well, that next man up mentality with Dylan obviously out. What's his importance to the team? Because I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's talking about trying to stay ready and all that sort of stuff as well. But it's pretty hard and pretty challenging. You don't know when you're going to play and get your opportunity, but I thought he was pretty well good tonight.
Yeah, look, he just found himself in a little early foul trouble and he couldn't find himself in a rhythm. I thought when he hit that corner 3, that might get him going a little bit. But you touched on it, he's in a tough situation. But he's at practice every day with us, and he's part of the furniture. And I think tonight might have been his 14th or 15th game for the season. So he's just part of it now, and he's done a tremendous job dealing with the role that he has on this team. All right, cheers. Thank you.